Hello, friends. Gather round for a tale of a stomach growling its heart out, and a hunger that's got me seeing food everywhere. They say food is the way to a person's heart, and let me tell you, my heart is aching, yearning for flavors that can make a superhero swoon. But fret not, my friends, for today we embark on a grand adventure, a quest to conquer this insatiable hunger. Mia, you don't understand. I'm famished. Okay, maybe I'm being a little dramatic. Today, I'm trying to decide if I should eat at this new restaurant in town, Chef Mia's. But these reviews are pretty confusing. I mean, look at this first one. The food is delectable. Nothing rotten here. I can't really figure out what delectable means. Is it good? Bad? I'm not really sure. Let's take a look at the second review. The service was anything but slow. Everything was expedited. Expedited. I guess that could be a good thing. Maybe? Okay. What about this third review? This definitely isn't an ordinary restaurant. It's stupendous. But what does stupendous mean? Do I want to eat at a stupendous restaurant? I know these reviews can help me decide, but I don't understand what they're saying. Maybe there's a way I can use context clues to help me figure this out. I'm hungry, and I'd really like to be the opposite of that. The antonym of hungry is full. Hey, that's it. I can use antonyms to help me figure out the meanings of those words in the reviews. Let's take a look at antonyms. Welcome to Chef Mia's, friends. I hope you can join me as we use antonyms and context clues to help me decode some of those reviews. Our lesson objectives for today are to identify and define antonyms and use antonyms as context clues to understand the meaning of new words. Now let's dig into these antonyms so I can eat. Make sure you have your PDF ready to follow along. All right, so we already know that context clues are hints provided in texts that help readers understand the meaning of unfamiliar words or phrases. They're words in a sentence that help us better understand what the sentence is trying to tell us. We've also learned how certain types of words can be context clues, like synonyms. Synonyms are words that have the same meaning as other words. Words like delicious and yummy are synonyms. We can also use antonyms, or words that have opposite meanings, as context clues. Let's break down one of those reviews and figure out which words are antonyms and how we can use them as context clues. Okay, so the first review said, the food is delectable. Nothing rotten here. I'm not sure what delectable means, but I know what rotten means. Rotten food is spoiled and not safe to eat. I think the word rotten is a context clue here. Rotten food is spoiled food. I wouldn't want to eat at a restaurant that served spoiled food. But this review says nothing rotten. Nothing is another context clue that is going to help me figure this out. Let's see, nothing rotten. If something is not rotten, then it's delicious. All right, so I know that nothing and rotten are our context clues. And we're talking about antonyms, or opposite meanings, so delectable must mean nothing is rotten. That means it's delicious, it's yummy. Both positive words, and my stomach is positively rumbling. The second review said, the service was anything but slow. Everything was expedited. Okay, let's think for a moment. The phrase anything but tells me that the service was not slow and that it was fast or quick. Using the context clue to help us, What do you think the meaning of expedited is? What is the opposite of slow? Well, the opposite of slow is fast, so I think that expedited must mean fast, that everything was done very quickly and efficiently without any delay. So the food at this restaurant must come to your table really quickly, which is great because I'm hungry. The last review said, this definitely isn't an ordinary restaurant. It's stupendous. Head to the PDF to determine the definition of the word stupendous in this review. Pause the video, then meet me back here. Did you get it? The reviewer used the contraction isn't before ordinary. This restaurant is not ordinary. If something isn't ordinary, then it's the opposite of ordinary. So that means stupendous must be extraordinary and amazing. I think I'm ready for an amazing meal. Let's see how you do with these last two reviews and if you can use antonyms as context clues to determine what they're saying. There's not a single boring item on this menu. Everything is phenomenal. Do you know what the word boring means in this review? That's right. If a menu for a restaurant was considered boring, it might be predictable, unoriginal, and dull. The reviewer uses the phrase, not a single boring item, to tell us that this menu is loaded with variety and exciting flavors. If the menu isn't boring, but it is phenomenal, then those must be the antonyms in this review. Phenomenal could mean excellent, wonderful, and perfect. The food didn't come with an extravagant price tag. It was an inexpensive meal. Chef Mia, maybe you can help. I need to figure out what the word extravagant means. What are the antonyms in this review? Not quite. Food and meal are not the antonyms in this review. Do you remember what an antonym is? Friends, head to your PDF and help Mia correct her definition of an antonym. How'd it go? The antonyms in this review are extravagant and inexpensive. Extravagant means the opposite of inexpensive. An extravagant meal costs a lot of money, while an inexpensive one is cheaper. Good thing this restaurant is affordable because I'm hungry and I might need to order too. Friends, thanks to your help, I found the perfect place for lunch. Chef Mia's! All this talk about antonyms, words that mean the opposite, has got me wondering, should I start with dessert? Maybe eat my meal in the opposite order. Do you think they could unsplit a banana? Would I need to have unwhipped cream? All these antonyms and only one stomach. Hey, hey.